you talk your way out of this one. I'd like to see you just for once make it all clear. But you can bet that I won't go as quietly as your last one. And you can bet that just for once I won't carry fear. So hold on now, let me steal your light. If you should have found me, you might die tonight. If time will forgive us for our urgencies, love will not mistake you for rise. I'd like to recommend a third opinion, 'cause you and me ain't got that much to say. Reconcile your need for indecision. What does it matter anyway? So hold on now, let me steal your light. If you should have found me, you might die tonight. Time will forgive us for our urgencies. Love will not mistake you for a prize. Now take the chance, but you leave romance behind in just one or two. I take and break your heart so soft, it's hard to see, hard to feel. To feel alive so used for a time so long. All we have is truth, we held it so dear. So hold on now, let me steal your light. If you should have found me, you might die tonight. Time will forgive us for our urgencies. Love will not mistake you for a prize. Well, hold on now, let me steal your light. If you should have found me, you might die tonight. Time will forgive us for our urgencies. Love will not mistake you for a prize.
And hey everyone, welcome to Way Too Late TV. I'm your host Sam, and it is kind of a bad pain night. I am a disabled streamer. I have got a whole host of things wrong with me: crush disc in my back, fibromyalgia, arthritis, several other things that I'm blanking on right now due to pain fog. But it's kind of a bad pain night, and I figured, why the hell not? I'm gonna stream just to try and take my mind off of things, and as a result, we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV tonight. Just going through with some of the story. I'm on my second alt. So let's head over to the big board. Wow. I love that. I made that myself. I made that little transitional thing myself. This is Pafufu Fufu. She is a Lalafell. Let's see here. I am going to write Wright, which is in Kalusia. And I hope you can hear me okay. I have a new mic that is actually an old mic. Um, I've had a Yeti Blue mic that I've had just collecting dust on the floor for about 3 years or so. And just because it was so sensitive that I couldn't have it actually on the desk, it picked up like every noise that I made with like the keyboard and whatnot. So I actually just decided, hey, I'm gonna get an arm for it. So I uh, clamped that down onto the ledge behind my desk, and there's an arm that is lifting it up, and there it is. So hopefully I am loud enough right now. Um, I hope I'm not too loud. That's the problem. Uh, I can't really check my audio levels other than seeing the audio levels on the thing, and I look to be going into the yellow, which is just fine, as long as I don't go into the red. So anyway, Kalusia. This is part of the storyline Return to Yulmore. Now, this is going to be spoilery, um, very spoilery. Um, and this is a big turning point in the story. This is about level 77, 78 in the Shadowbringers story, which is 5.0, the latest expansion pack. And this is, like I said, this is a big turning point. You learn a very harsh truth about what's been going on in this perfect city that is trying to wait out the end of the world. With decadence and stuff like that. All these rich people show up and they turn over their fortune to their Lord Vothri, who is the ruler of this city, in turn for safety, basically. And Vothri gives them safety because he has power over the Sin Eaters, which are the monsters that go around killing people and turning them into Sin Eaters. Okay, Voth, delirious youth. You hail the civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. Let me just bring this down just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. There's more to find. In this red circle up here. Agitated man. Lord Vothri, we hear, we obey. Ah. You sense a hostile presence. That's actually kind of loud, so I'm going to turn that down a bit. And I'm playing Dark Knight right now, which is a tank class. But it also kicks some ass when needed. And these are entranced citizens. So these are citizens of Yulmore. And one thing that I should mention about Yulmore is that there's a kind of shanty town outside of Yulmore of people trying to get into Yulmore. Poor people. Called Gate Town. And it looks like Vothri is using something to weaponize those people right now to mind control them and weaponize them. Euphoric youth. Long live Lord Vothry. Long live Lord Vothry. Alright, so I've spoken to people en route to Gate Town. And they, some of Lord Vothry's servants, these two jester ladies, tend to serve the denizens of Gate Town this weird-looking food called mule. That, M-E-O-L. That, is sustenance, I guess. But, no one knows what it is or where it comes from. But, it sustains them, barely. Thancred. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed the people behaving strangely along the path? It's more of the same here. Ishtola and Alize are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Alright, critical hit, vitality, and spell speed. Yes, please. Ariane has a mission for us. Ariane is trying to make sense of the strange phenomena afflicting the residents of Gate Town.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vothry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. 'Tis far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way.
You're welcome.
But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater. In the uppermost reaches of the city.
Vothry.
But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir,
Hey,
what are you doing
Kaishir.
here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to bring him along.
He's a friend.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back.
Good man.
So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, And not long after, Vorfrey starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's
That's
food stalls.
Mule.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorfrey wieldeth power over Sin-Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? 'Twould serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up?
Oh no.
Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
Arthur's fist moment.
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorfrey's deeds are beyond justification, beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Gladly. All right. Real quick, it is time for more pain meds, so I'm going to take some of those right now. Prescription pain meds, of course. So I just have to write down 2/18, because that is the date. 1:34 a.m. And where I am on the pain scale. Okay. And now I just talk to Alpha Node. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Excuse me. Alright, let's proceed.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
I am the warrior of darkness.
It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
It's that hot, sticky wind.
Long live Lord Vor-3.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vor-3's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Here we go. Now, no, we're not actually killing them. We're just taking them down to about half health.
May the 12 guide you.
Now, the Yulmorn soldiers, we are killed. Alright. Moving up. What you got? Okay, we're moving in.
Pay me back later.
Ah, the jonglers. These are the little jester ladies. One's going down. The other one's down. Alright. Let us climb up to the canopy. Come on, Alpha Node, sprint. Leave them to me and press on. Okay. I have a bad feeling about what I'm going to find up at the canopy. I have a bad feeling that its name is Ranjit. Because I know this part already. There he is. Ow.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Hello, Ranjit. We end this
But only should
here.
you kill me this day, and you will not.
Yes, I will. You're one of his puppets, too.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Let's do this. Yeah, I saw that coming. Exist only to destroy, and destroy you I will. Yeah, all talk. Alright. Nexus of Thunder, okay. Let's see what we got here. Come on. All right. Ah, I love dash. Oh man, that was such a great power. Gotta kill him before he times this cast out. Got him. Oh. There we go. I was worried. I really was. Are you alright, Pafufu? Citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. Can only assume Vol 3 is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. There's Vol 3. He's a large fella.
Lord Vorthri, your reign of tyranny is at an end. For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
He doesn't seem too interested.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Yikes.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah! Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Oh god, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Oops.
What in the heavens?
Did Vorthree do that?
Wait! That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I'll help too. Dang it.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthree's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Right, speak with Thancred real quick. Good news, Pafufu. It would seem that Rain is indeed able to reverse the effects of Valthry's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. I am willing. You can now attune with the Aetheryte in Yulmore. Yay! So here's some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate if you could assist with this task. Now, those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you are done, be sure to let Reed know. I've been waiting for this, Aetheryte. Ah, yes. Definitely been waiting for that. Let's see. You take a quick drink. Check a few things real quick. Alright. Let's take a look at things I can do real quick. I kind of want to hit level 78, and as you can probably see, I'm level 77, 20 mil, well, 21 mil out of 28.65. So, it would be nice to get that extra, 7.65 mil. So I can, in theory, run a dungeon. Let me see, leveling is indeed tank, adventurer in need. I don't know if I have the brain power to run leveling, though, with actual other people. Let me move this down just a little bit further. So, I don't know if I actually have the brain power to run a leveling, unfortunately. As tank, at least, because tanks are, the mitochondria of the team. The powerhouse of the cell of the team. Because, as I said before, I am having a bad pain night. Really bad pain night. Boy, it is, there's a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Excuse me, my goodness. So, I think I might just go in with, NPCs. Go into Malik as well.
Victory will be ours!
Victory will be ours. Turn that down to about 40. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, I may as well. Alright, so I'm going to bring Alizé, Alphanode, and Y'shtola in for a Malik as well. And this will be fun. And I don't know how much anyone that might be watching over on YouTube here has been keeping up with Final Fantasy XIV news, but in the new expansion, Alphanode picks up a new class, or a new job, or a new class job. It's called Sage, which is the new job in 6.0. The new expansion, Endwalker. It's a healing job, kind of. It uses barriers, like Scholar does. I mean, there's heals, but it uses barriers mostly. It's not a pure healing class. And it's got like 4 little like laser blade type things that float in the air around them. And it looks pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really badass. Really badass. And that's just one of 2 new jobs that we're getting. They have not revealed what the second new job is, other than A, it's a melee DPS job, and B, it shares armor with Dragoon. So it's, you know, kind of heavy-duty armor, second heaviest duty armor next to tank. And Yoshi P, Naoki Yoshida, who is the, oh, thank you, Eno. Who is the, producer of the game, is kind of famous for wearing, t-shirts at the, fan festivals, where they announce, you know, kind of like the, expansion packs and whatnot. And obviously they didn't have one with fans at them this year because of COVID, obviously. But they still had one online, and there's another one coming up in May. And he's kind of famous for wearing t-shirts with hints on them. As to, like, he wore a Bugs Bunny t-shirt when, hinting that the Viera, the bunny, ladies were coming in the, next expansion. So, and, the shirts he was wearing at the, latest announcement for Endwalker, were all Reaper or, Necromancer or Grim Reaper theme. So popular consensus is that the new melee DPS set is going to be, or melee DPS job is going to be Reaper, or something with a scythe of some sort. And that is going to be badass. I'm just gonna say it out loud. That's gonna be badass. I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of that. That might just be my new main job, depending on how they how it shakes out, you know. And I'm really looking forward to it. And they're going to announce what it is in the May fan festival online. I forget exactly what the name of the fan festival is going to be, but it's hello, Pound of Flesh, my good friend Pound of Flesh in the chat. As soon as I finish this, oh, what the hell. There we go. I actually don't have Discord open right now. I just got a notification on my phone for it. But, I will, if you need a, permit, there's the permit for you. Alright. I can take a look at that in just a second. Go ahead and tell me what it is first. Someone remastered a certain song video to 4K and in 60 FPS. Am I gonna get rickrolled? I am gonna get rickrolled. You son of a gun. Yeah. That's hilarious. Thank you for that. That's that's on the tape for eternity now. But yeah, that's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm talking to the YouTube crowd because obviously you're the only one here for Twitch, but I have a feeling that there's going to be at least a few people watching on YouTube, because usually some of my friends from the XFC Meticulous watch on YouTube just to fall asleep to my mellifluous voice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Reaper and Sage, you know, provided Reaper is an actual thing. What are your thoughts on the new Sage, at least? You want to stab everyone to health. Yes. That is how it's going to work. Stab everyone to health with lasers. I'm just excited that Alpha Node's getting rid of the academician, or whatever the heck they call him now. Some ungodly amalgamation of words. I keep forgetting to put up Edge of Shadow or Edge of whatever, and that is not doing my DPS any favors. So, brother, how is your power like your butt? Both sag. I'm really thinking that they're going to make it SGE. Just to avoid that. Of course, these are the same people that came out with SB for Stormblood and SB for Shadowbringers at the expansion pack after expansion pack, so who the hell even knows? Alright, giant sack of mostly HP is dead, finally. Oh, I hate that boss. Yeah, now we have you. It went, R, W, U. Oh no, you get back here. I still think that we need Final Fantasy XIV Que. This is good. This is taking my mind off the pain. And I appreciate you for that, Town. Alright, let's see here. Well, Holdo. And there's its giant AoE, and there's my stun. And we move on to the custards and the fobad. Febad? Fobad? I could never pronounce that properly. I make it a point not to. Stupid. Dead. The well dead. When Shadowbringers first came out, that fall actually damaged you, if I remember correctly. You'd have to wait to heal up. Just like you have to wait for Alpha Node's carbuncle there. Oh, that's right. I have salted earth, don't I? That'd be handy to have remembered about. At the start of the dungeon. You know how it'd be. Got it both times that time. My shield up. Alright. There we go. Boss is down. And now my least favorite pulls. Mostly because of the number of PB AoEs these stupid things do. Point blank AoEs. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of been a bad pain few days in the household. I live with my mom because we're both disabled and we take care of each other. And she had a really bad abscess in one of her teeth and just went in to have it pulled yesterday. And yeah, so she's in some pretty bad pain, but was in some worse pain yesterday. I'm really happy that she was able to get it pulled on such short notice. 2 days late, or a day after, well, 2 days after, I guess, but it was really bad. Like the oral surgeon basically said, yeah, we need an X-ray of this because we can't actually see it. Everything was so swollen. So it was really bad, and it's out now. She's in significantly less pain. Still in pain, obviously, because you don't just pull a tooth and expect it to not hurt. But she's doing a lot better relatively. And, you know, of course, I'm in a lot of pain, not from a toothache or anything, but from the weather, changing. We live in Los Angeles area, Orange County, LA, Southern California, so we don't have like the horrible snow weather or anything like that. But we do have barometric pressure increasing right now, and I'm just a goddamn wreck of a human being anyway. So that's why I'm feeling so much pain right now. So Nabath rod. Okay, I need that Nabath guillotine is what I need. But yeah, so got the barometric pressure rising, got the my leg is significantly messed up right now, and it's in a healing process, getting wrapped every week with some medication, and my nurse and I are basically trying to figure out the right height to wrap it, and we miscalculated this last week. So yeah, it is not pull-upable after it's slouched. So it's pretty painful right now, and the top part of it is pretty swollen, and the bottom part of it is pretty not doing good. And then my back is just a mess because of the 2 crush discs in it, and my hip hurts just because of hip being hip, and then my shoulder hurts from just being old, I guess. But yeah, that's my life. It's now or never. But yeah, I mean, I'm used to it at this point. I've been disabled since I was like 20 years old. And I'm used to it. There's good days, there's bad days, pain-wise, and it gets really bad some days. I've got some really good pain meds. I've got some really good pain management doctors. Well, I've got a good doctor. It works out, you know. And you know, for whatever I can't handle, I just try to distract myself as best I can, you know, and it usually works out. It usually works out. Or I just bitch to my friends, like Pound. Yes, you may share. Do you need a permit? Yeah, I saw a meme. It was a tombstone. It said Rush Limbaugh, 1951, 2021. Please wash hands after use.
This is going to leave a mark.
Man, I kind of had a link to that guy that goes back to childhood, and my dad, of all people, my late father, because my dad was if there's one thing I can remember about him, because I had ECT, electroconvulsive treatment, which is basically shock treatment, back in 2004 due to a going off of psych meds, being taken off of psych meds cold turkey due to a jackass of a new psychiatrist, and got suicidal and needed to have ECT in order to stay alive. And so the reason, or one of the side effects of the ECT was basically losing my memory from birth until 2004, which is when I was about 24 years old. So, 95% of my memory just gone. I get pieces and things of it back every once in a while. All right, level up, 78, awesome. Now all 3 of my classes are 78. Oh, and I got a vest of fending. Sweet. I needed that. But yeah. Anyway, so I had the ECT, lost 90 to 95% of my memory from birth until 2004. Lost pretty much most of my memories of my dad in there because my dad passed away when I was 17. He had brain cancer from 1988 until when he passed. They gave him like 3 months to live, and he took 9 years because he didn't like 3 months. Anyway, but yeah, we grew up right next door to Calvary Chapel's flagship church in Costa Mesa, in Gospel Gulch, which is the name of the apartments across the street. And I went to the attached school to Calvary Chapel, which was Maranatha Christian Academy, Calvary Chapel Junior High, Calvary Chapel High School, from K through 12. And as such, the family was basically Christian, Republican, you know, not the crowd that was with the church and everything was not as compassionate as you'd expect people who call themselves Christians to be if you were coming to Earth as an alien, let's put it. Yeah. So, let's say that, my dad was basically, back in 92, 93, or whenever the hell Rush had his TV show on, whatever the hell channel it was, back when he had his TV show, which was basically just him doing his radio show on TV. He would come out in a suit in a set with a bookcase and a desk with a radio mic and everything, and he would, you know, do the Tucker Carlson type thing and everything, and he would have an audience, if I remember correctly, and he would call them ditto heads because reasons. And my dad was a ditto head. And I have this memory of me in my 12 or 13-year-old petulance at one point saying, yeah, man, I understand the conservative viewpoint and the Republican viewpoint and the liberal viewpoint and the Democrat viewpoint. I understand all four of them. And my dad just laughing. He's like, yeah, they're kind of, you kind of just said, never mind. Because, 12, 13-year-olds think they know everything. And, because he was a ditto head and everything, he always turned on Rush on 7:10 a.m. or whatever, whenever we were in the car. Because Rush was magically always on or something like that. And, so I was exposed to a lot of Rush Limbaugh back in that era. And, yeah, over the years, after the ECT and everything, as I was exposed to seeing all the horrible, just unconscionable things that Rush would say and do, I'm like, wow, he is an awful thing. And I would like to think that my dad wouldn't have followed that slippery slope down there, but I don't know. The brain cancer changes your personality completely. It really does. Because back before he had the brain cancer, he was a just fun-loving jokester guy, and afterward he became angry and serious and just stuff like that, and it changed him completely. And it's just, it does things to you. And I don't know if he would have followed Rush down, but if he didn't have the brain cancer, I'm pretty sure he never would have gotten involved. So, I don't know, just food for thought. But yeah, I'm just glad that after all the things Rush has said and done, he's no longer poisoning the airwaves anymore. Because he said and done some heinous things. And it's people say you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Well, you shouldn't do things in your life that would make people speak ill of you. So, there you go. And with that, now that I'm level 78, now that I've leveled up and gotten to the place where I need to be, which is Yulemoor, in the place in the story where I need to be, and finish that Malika's Well. I now have the Aetheryte in Yulemoor done, and pretty much got everything that I need to do. I am going to stop the stream. So, pow. So, I want to thank Pound of Flesh for being here. I want to thank everyone who might be watching over on the YouTubes. And for those wondering, you can go to twitter.com/way2latetv for stream announcements. I'm trying my best to restart streaming on the regular in the next couple of weeks. I really am. Things have been ridiculously hectic in the house and everything. And real quick, I'm gonna shout out Pound of Flesh real quick again. And things have been really hectic in the house, just between construction and my grandma having Alzheimer's and just thing after thing after thing. But I'm getting time again, and if the pain lets up, or even if the pain continues, because this was actually pretty fun tonight, I should be starting again relatively soon. And let's see now. I don't actually have the time. Stream times, there we go. Normal stream schedule is Saturday, okay, I ignore that. I'm gonna change up the stream times at a later date, but keep an eye on twitter.com/way2latetv. That's twitter.com/way2latetv. And youtube.com/way2latetv with 2 spelled out. Or you can just go to way2latetv.com, and that will have all of the information for my social media stuff. Yeah, the YouTube will have all of the Twitch stuff and some series that will not be on Twitch, including Final Fantasy VII Remake Hard Mode and some what's it called? Battletech, as well as the pilot episode of something called Way Too Soothing, which is me reading public domain works in a very soothing voice to help folks fall asleep or just relax. Yeah, the pilot episode came out around Christmas time, and it was twas the night before Christmas. And hopefully I'm going to be getting more episodes of that out, but that will be a YouTube only thing. Yeah, so I want to thank everyone here, everyone on YouTube watching, and I will be back next time. I am Sam. This is Way Too Late TV. Thank you for watching. Good night, my night owls. Sleep well whenever you may get there.